Want to speak real Bulgarian from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at BulgarianPod101.com. Want to speak real Bulgarian from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at BulgarianPod101.com.
Jet. Jet ski.
The next word is jet. Jet ski. This is a very difficult word to learn in Bulgarian, but of course I'm joking, but just pay attention to how it's written. The J corresponds to these two letters, D and J, D and J. So it becomes jet if you want to write it properly. And here I give you an example of how to use jet in a sentence. Той иска да кара jet. Той иска да кара jet. He wants to ride a jet ski. So there is a Bulgarian song that I'm not gonna go into details because it's a long topic and you can research for yourself what chalga music in Bulgarian is. But there is this song that literally translates as ride your jet ski, come on, come on. Карай си джета, дай, дай. And I'm stopping with the song lyrics right now. Thank you.
Плажна кърпа. Beach towel.
Плажна кърпа. Beach towel. Here is my beach towel, and here is a sentence of how we can use плажна кърпа in a sentence. Плажната ми кърпа се нацапа. Плажната ми кърпа се нацапа. My beach towel got dirty. Well, even though it's useful to learn how to say this in Bulgarian, if you say it to your Bulgarian friends, I'm afraid they wouldn't help you with this because this is your own problem. Go and clean your own beach towel. But again, my beach towel got dirty.
Шезлонг. Beach chair.
The next word that you will need at the beach, and especially this is a phrase you will need if you would like to lie down on a шезлонг, a beach chair. How to ask if you can rent a beach chair? Here is how. Може ли да наема един шезлонг? Може ли да наема един шезлонг? Can I rent a beach chair? Usually, almost all of the Bulgarian beaches will be covered with these rental beach chairs, so you don't even need to ask that. You just pick whatever is empty, sit down, and of course, a person will come shortly to get your money. So, but in case you would like to be polite, you can always say, може ли да наема един шезлонг?
Пясъчен замък. Sandcastle.
The next word is one of my favorite things to build at the beach. And this is пясъчен замък, a sandcastle. I love doing those. Even though I'm already a grown-up and I'm not a kid anymore, I let the child in me play when my feet feel the sand and the seawater, and it just happens. Yeah, sometimes we do competitions with our friends, and we create temporary art by the sea. So here's an example of how we can use пясъчен замък in a sentence. Детето строи пясъчен замък с баща си. Детето строи пясъчен замък с баща си. The child is building a sandcastle with his or her father. That's a very nice activity to do with your family, especially with your father. And I hope that one day we'll live in a society when fathers will build castles in the sand with the help of their fathers. And everybody will not feel ashamed to do that regardless of their age. Because it's a wonderful thing to do.
Cocktail. A cocktail.
Okay, So we've spent all day at the beach, and of course the sun is shining, we get hot, dehydrated, but right over there is a bar. So we go there and we order a cocktail. Cocktail. It's almost the same, but just a little different pronunciation in Bulgarian. Cocktail. And if you're spying on some beautiful woman and you want to comment on the fact that she's ordering herself a cocktail, you can say Тя си поръча коктейл. Тя си поръча коктейл. She ordered herself a cocktail. Good that she is assuming responsibility for the amount of alcohol she is taking. If somebody else was ordering for her, she has a problem. Great, moving on.
Отпускам се. Relax.
The next word you need to use at the beach is actually a verb. It's a very important one. Отпускам се. To relax. Отпускам се is a very important thing to do at the beach if you would like to have a quality vacation time. If you want to use this in a sentence, you can say Отпусни се и не мисли за нищо. Отпусни се и не мисли за нищо. Relax and stop thinking about anything. If you would like to tell this to your friends, go ahead. But isn't it funny? It's like almost a paradox. Whenever we say this to a person, the last thing they do is relax. But go on and try it. Отпусни се и не мисли за нищо. Отпускам се. I relax.
Нося се. Float.
Another relaxing verb. Нося се. Float. Нося се. Again, with this one, it's very important to relax. Here's why. Обичам да се отпусна и да се нося по водата. Обичам да се отпусна и да се нося по водата. I like relaxing and floating over the water. Great. Everybody can do it. You as well can do it even if you cannot swim. The most important thing, the key to floating is relaxing. The more you relax, the more you float. Try that next time you are close to a seaside.
Гмуркам се. Dive.
And precisely because it's very important to relax while floating. If you don't do it, you're quickly going to dive. Гмуркам се. Гмуркам се. Dive. Well, I don't encourage you to go there after floating, but to prepare and to dive intentionally. And here is how you can use гмуркам се in a sentence. Можеш бързо да се научиш да се гмуркаш. Можеш бързо да се научиш да се гмуркаш. You can quickly learn how to dive. Of course, it's not a big deal. You just, again, need to relax while you're breathing underwater. Turns like the key to everything is just to relax. Again, what was that in Bulgarian? Отпускам се.
Джапанка. Flip-flop.
The next word I'm gonna teach you is one of my favorite Bulgarian words to pronounce. Джапанка. This is джапанка. Flip-flop. An interesting thing could be a theory that the word in Bulgarian джапанка came from Japan. Because maybe the first flip-flops were imported by Japan, or maybe the material that they were using for the first flip-flops was something Japanese. I don't know how the word japanka came to exist in Bulgarian, but I do love it. And here is how you can use this word, japanka, in a sentence. Джапанките й бяха заровени в пясъка. Джапанките й бяха заровени в пясъка. One will say that this is too bad that her flip-flops were buried under the sand. and she cannot find them. But it's better if your flip-flops are under the sand than over the sand, because you know what happens when you put your feet in hot flip-flops.
Слънцезащитен крем. Sunscreen.
Ready for the next word? Here it is. Sunscreen. Sunscreen. This is слънцезащитен крем. Again, слънцезащитен крем. This one is specifically for the face. So here is how you can use this in a sentence. Нека ти сложа малко слънцезащитен крем на лицето. Very easy, right? Нека ти сложа малко слънцезащитен крем на лицето. Let me put a little bit of sunscreen on your face. It's a wonderful phrase to say to your lover or a person you're really attracted to, because, you know, you get close to one another and so on and so forth. However, if your mother says that, let me put some sunscreen on your face, means that you're never gonna get a suntan.
Бански костюм от две части. Bikini.
The next word is something we've learned today already. Бански костюм, a swimsuit. Remember the one that I showed you? However, this one has two parts. There we go. Two parts. 1 and 2. Бански костюм в две части. Or as simple as bikini in English. Sometimes I think the English has better ways of describing so many things, like this one. No, but again, бански костюм в две части. It's simply a bikini. Искам да си купя костюм в две части. Искам да си купя костюм в две части. I want to buy a bikini for myself. This is what you should use as a phrase to tell to anybody of the vendors along the seaside, because there's so many of them. And in case not to get confused with the whole piece, бански костюм, you need to specify that this is swimsuit in two parts. Бански костюм в две части. Also better for the suntan, because it uncovers this area over here. Are you ready? Get some sunblock. And let's go. Summer, summer, summertime.
Пътувам в чужбина. Пътувам в чужбина. To travel abroad.
If you ask a random Bulgarian of how he or she would prefer to spend his or her time in the summer, he or she will probably answer, go abroad. Пътувам в чужбина. To travel abroad. Well, yeah, there's something in our culture that now that we can travel more freely, now that we're in the European Union, we do take advantage of visiting Italy, Greece, and so on and so forth. It's just so easy because it's right there. However, many other people do not travel or have never been outside the frontier, like my grandmother. Моята баба никога не е пътувала в чужбина. Моята баба никога не е пътувала в чужбина. My grandma has never traveled abroad. Which is somewhat true about my grandmother, because she constantly watches this travel channel, and if I call her on a random day and ask her, hey grandma, how you doing today? She would reply, hey, I've been to Mexico and Guatemala and Costa Rica this afternoon. How about you? Well, grandma, this may count, but you don't have magnets from the places you've been. Haha. So, Daria, grandmother, 1-0.
Почивам си на плажа. Почивам си на плажа. To relax at the beach.
Another popular response you may get from a Bulgarian about their free time in the summer would definitely be go to the beach. But not just go, relax on the beach. Почивам си на плажа. To relax at the beach. Here's an example of this phrase in a sentence. Истинската почивка е когато си почивам на плажа. Истинската почивка е когато си почивам на плажа. It's a true holiday when I'm relaxing on the beach. This is true for so many people. And by the way, you can be very sure that you can have a relaxing vacation in Bulgaria because we don't have sharks in the Black Sea. There you go.
Уча български език с bulgarianpod101.com. Уча български език с bulgarianpod101.com. To learn Bulgarian with bulgarianpod101.com.
Another use of your time in the summer is to do something practical and to get a new skill. Improving your skills is something very important, like уча български език с Bulgarian Pod 101, like you're doing right now. Уча български език с Bulgarian Pod 101. To learn Bulgarian with Bulgarian Pod 101. And the next example in a sentence is a tribute to you, the viewers. Можете да научите български език с bulgarianpod101.com. Можете да научите български език с bulgarianpod101.com. You can learn Bulgarian language with bulgarianpod101.com. Yes, it's as simple as that. Just subscribe and keep on watching videos like this. By the way, you're going to learn a lot of fun facts about Bulgaria in this one. Stay with me.
Уча се да готвя български ястия. Уча се да готвя български ястия. To learn to cook Bulgarian food.
Уча се да готвя български ястия. Уча се да готвя български ястия. To learn to cook Bulgarian food. Oh, definitely this is something very important, especially for my friend who recently got married, and I'm gonna say why. It was very important for her to learn how to cook moussaka. First, let me give you the example with this. Тя иска да се научи да готви български ястия. Тя иска да се научи да готви български ястия. It's a very simple sentence. Here's it in English. She wants to learn how to cook Bulgarian food. Why did she want to do that? Because in Bulgarian culture, we have this saying, if a woman does not know how to cook a proper moussaka, then she is not eligible for marriage yet. So one way to look for a wife, test her cooking skills.
Организирам барбекю. Организирам барбекю. To have a barbecue.
Организирам barbecue. To have barbecue. Yes, you may not be a sophisticated cook as my friend to cook a whole dish of moussaka or kapama, but barbecue is much simpler and it gives you the benefit to be outside, to cook delicious food and to share it with as many friends as you have. So here's an example of how to use this phrase in Bulgarian. В неделя ще организираме барбекю. В неделя ще организираме барбекю. We will organize a barbecue on Sunday. By the way, here's a bonus to this phrase. I'm going to give you the Bulgarian word for barbecue, which is skara. So with skara, every day is a Sunday here in Bulgaria. Welcome. Every day is a skara day.
Купонясвам цяла нощ. Купонясвам цяла нощ. To party all night.
Our next phrase is about partying, because that's one of the best things you can do in the summer in Bulgaria, apparently. You just go to the seaside or in a big city club or something like that and купонясвам цяла нощ. To party all night. Here is how you can use the phrase in Bulgarian. Той купонясва цяла нощ с приятели. Той купонясва цяла нощ с приятели. He partied all night with friends. And I'll tell you who this he is. It's my friend George in the example that fits perfectly for him, because he once said to me, I may be 70 years old, but I'll never stop partying. He may be either exaggerating or there is a true thread there that he may be a vampire. Forever young, I wanna be a vampire. All right.
Получавам загар. Получавам загар. To get a tan.
So summertime is connected to beach time, and of course, what can you do at the beach? You may think of multiple answers to that question, but if you ask a Bulgarian person, they would say получавам загар, to get a tan. Yes, that's undoubtedly the best, the most favorite thing a Bulgarian person would do at the beach, especially if it's a Bulgarian woman. I have no idea why, but you can recognize a Bulgarian chick at the beach because she would not be swimming, she would not be sandcastle building, and she would not be engaging in sport activities, water activities at all. She would be just lying on the sand, suntanning. Yes, and here's an example how you can use this in a sentence. Той беше на Малдивите през зимата и е получил загар. Той беше на Малдивите през зимата и е получил загар. He was in the Maldives in the winter and he got a tan. Well, good for him. He may not be a Bulgarian woman, but Bulgarian men are also, they also have vanity about the way they look.
Отивам на разходка в планината. Отивам на разходка в планината. To go hiking.
The next phrase I'm going to suggest about things to do in Bulgaria in the summer is my favorite one, because I'm a mountain girl and that's where you can find me during the summer. Hiking. Отивам на разходка в планината. To go hiking. Yes, and if you want to use this in a sentence, here's how you can say it. Много хора отиват на разходка в планината през почивните дни. Много хора отиват на разходка в планината през почивните дни. This is how you say that many people go hiking in the mountains during the weekend. Not only during the weekend, but during the summertime, I will tell you which is the most popular hiking route in Bulgaria. It's the Comprehension trail, which runs from the most western part of Bulgaria, goes straight to the most eastern part, which is Cape Emine. So from Peak Com to Cape Emine. It's about 700 kilometers and it will take you 20 days to walk through it. But it is part of a larger road that goes from the Atlantic Ocean, crosses all Europe and ends at the Black Sea. It's a wonderful experience. And it's also, the Bulgarian part of it is known as the Friendship Road. Why? Come to Bulgaria and find out why.
Работя по часова работа. Работя по часова работа. To work a part-time job.
You can also работя по часова работа. To work a part-time job. Of course, you need some kind of money-making activity to support your other activities. It's better if it's a part-time job, not a full-time job, because otherwise
You would not have any time for the other activities. Leave aside money. So here's how you can use this почасова работа, part-time job, in a sentence. Много студенти работят почасова работа. Много студенти работят почасова работа. Many students work a part-time job. Even though I am not a student, recording videos for you guys for BulgarianPop101.com is my part-time job. And I'm having so much fun with it. So bear with me because I have some more interesting facts about Bulgaria, the summer, and of course, other phrases to learn about what to do in the summer in Bulgaria.
Забавлявам се с приятели. Забавлявам се с приятели. To have fun with friends.
For the next phrase, you don't need a mountain, you don't need the sea, you don't need a lot of money even, because all you need is not love. All you need is friends. I think this is more true than love, because love comes and goes, but friendship stays forever. I do believe that. And to illustrate this, here is a phrase for you. Забавлявам се с приятели. To have fun with friends. How do you have fun with friends? In this sentence. Тя излезе навън да се забавлява с приятели. Тя излезе навън да се забавлява с приятели. Friends, приятели.
Want to speak real Bulgarian from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at BulgarianPod101.com.
Здравей! Здравей! Hello!
How to start? How should we start? I think there's no better way to start but to say здравей. Zdravey. Hello. Well, hello everyone. Zdravey is like an informal way to say it. You can say здравейте, the formal one. Also plural, yeah. You can say здравейте to multiple people. And also if you hear that some Bulgarian people say zdrasti, zdrasti, this is the short version of hello. Just hi.
Добро утро! Добро утро! Good morning.
How do you usually start the day? If you see somebody, you would greet them with Добро утро. Добро утро. Good morning. This phrase I love a lot because of the vibration of it. Добро утро. Practice your R's in this phrase. Also, I like to use it because we're one step ahead of our southern neighbors, the Greek people, who don't even have a phrase for good morning. They just start from Kalimera, which is the day. I don't know why nobody celebrates the morning over there. We do.
Добър ден! Добър ден! Good afternoon.
Moving on later in the day. Добър ден. Добър ден. Good afternoon. Now, here's the tricky part because it may be 10 a.m. in the morning, but you can hear a Bulgarian saying Добър ден, which literally is good afternoon, but we use it more as good day to you. So remember it, Добър ден.
Лека нощ. Лека нощ. Good night.
When you go to bed, you would hear a Bulgarian person wishing you Leka nošt. Leka nošt. This is good night. Good night, good night. I remember a song from my childhood. There was a television show just before the little kids would go to bed. And the show was called Leka nošt deca. Good night, children. Deca. And it was about a character named Suncho. Suncho, which is like a sleepy boy. Anyway, memories from my childhood. Moving on.
Как се казваш? Как се казваш? What's your name?
Now that you've learned how to greet people according to the part of the day your encounter is happening, how to properly introduce yourself. You can ask them for their name. Как се казваш? Как се казваш? This is pretty much asking what's your name. You can also make it plural or formal by saying те at the end. Как се казва те? What is your name? Formal. And how do we reply to that?
Аз съм Майя. Аз съм Майя. I'm Maya.
Аз съм Дария. Аз съм Дария. Аз съм Дария. This is a way of saying I am Daria. And what do we usually add after that, after we introduce our name?
Приятно ми е да се запознаем. Приятно ми е да се запознаем. Nice to meet you.
Usually after we say our name, we would add приятно ми е да се запознаем. Right? It's very simple. Приятно ми е да се запознаем. Nice to meet you. Now, you can just use the first part of this phrase, which is приятно ми е. It's nice. That's pretty much enough for Bulgarian. But if you want to sound more like a true Bulgarian, you gotta say приятно ми е да се запознаем.
Как си? Как си? How are you?
Как си? Как си? How are you? This is a classic question you can ask anybody, and it's a door opener, by the way. I've heard it use it quite a lot in the US or other countries. However, please, I beg of you, when you ask как си, really show interest and really mean it. Как си?
Благодаря, добре. А ти? Благодаря, добре. А ти? I'm fine, thanks. And you?
And usually there is the answer. Благодаря, добре. А ти? Благодаря, добре. А ти? Literally, I'm fine, thank you. And how about you? Благодаря, добре. Благодаря, добре. А ти? I'm fine, thanks. And you? Literally, благодаря is thank you, добре is good. Thank you, good. А ти and you. You can juggle with that, or you can say how you really feel. You may be moody, you may be happy, you may be anxious. So you can add whatever you like in that little phrase. Благодаря, добре. Благодаря, не добре.
Моля. Моля. Please.
Моля. Моля. It's a very important word because it shows politeness. It shows good intention. This is the Bulgarian word for please. Please. Also, moля means I beg you, I beg of you. But you can also add it to any sentence if you would like to request something. And we'll see later on how to use моля.
Благодаря. Благодаря. Thank you.
The next word is a very important one because it shows gratitude. Благодаря. Благодаря. One word. It means thank you. But the root of the word is благо, which is all the best things or the nice things. Даря, I'm gifting them to you. Like nice things I'm giving. So you can say благодаря, but also for people who don't feel confident in saying this long word in Bulgarian, it's fine for you to use the French merci, because we've stolen that one in our language.
Пак заповядай. Пак заповядай. You're welcome.
And usually if you say благодаря, you can say right afterwards, пак заповядай. Пак заповядай. You are welcome. And you have the nicest of nicest things in your relationship with the person you have just met. Nice base to work on from then on.
Да. Yes.
Here are the two most important words to reply a yes and no question, which are the words yes and no. Da in Bulgarian means yes.
Не. No.
Ne in Bulgarian means no. But don't confuse it with the type of nodding, because all over the world, this means da and this means ne. But only in Bulgaria, it's vice versa. So this would mean no, and this would mean yes. Not ne, da. Why? I can't even tell you. I can't. Some psychology thing, sociology, I don't know.
Добре. Okay.
Remember the phrase that we've used before? Благодаря, добре. Replying to how are you feeling today? Good, thank you. Good. This is the word добре. Добре. This means okay in Bulgarian, and it's okay to use it as much as possible, just because of the good vibration of it. Добре, добре.
Извинете. Извинете. Excuse me.
Another of the top 25 Bulgarian phrases that everybody should know is извинете. Извинете. Excuse me. Yes, people should learn how to use this word as much as possible, because, first of all, Bulgarian people rarely use it. Why? If they step on your foot or they push you or punch you, do something horrible to you, they would say, Opa. They may even crush your car and they will say, Opa, which literally is oops. They would not say, excuse me, I apologize, and they would just go away. Yeah, because we are such people. But really, a lot of people say opa. Opa, which is, I think it's a Greek word as well. Opa. Opa! Opa, hey. Okay.
Съжалявам. Съжалявам. I'm sorry.
Another good word to use is съжалявам. Съжалявам. Now, this means I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, but a lot of people find difficulty pronouncing the... Now I'm having difficulty speaking. Pronouncing the in the beginning, because we have this sound. The Brazilian people would understand perfectly what I'm talking about because they have this sound. But if you don't, stress on съжалявам. Съжалявам. It actually makes your body feel good after you say it. So I'm sorry. Use it as much as you can.
Колко е часът? Колко е часът? What time is it?
So you're walking the streets of Sofia or Plovdiv, and you have a meeting with a local person to show you around. You've agreed to meet at 2 o'clock somewhere, but you don't have a watch. The battery on your phone is dead, so there is no way for you to know, is it 2 o'clock already or not? Here is a way to ask for it. Колко е часът? Колко е часът? What's the time? Usually, as an answer, you would get just a number. 2, 2 часа, 3 часа, 4, and it's useful if you know the Bulgarian numbers.
Къде е тоалетната? Къде е тоалетната? Where is the restroom?
Another very useful phrase, which is definitely among the top 25 Bulgarian phrases you should know, is this one. Къде е тоалетната? Къде е тоалетната? The double O. Okay, where is the restroom? I don't know why I feel saying that learning this will open a lot of doors for you. Hopefully it will open a lot of doors for you and you don't have to wait in front of the restroom. But in Bulgaria, there are a lot of public restrooms around, or you can use any cafe or restaurant for this. And literally, you can just say toilet and they'll understand you because toilet, toaletna. Very similar.
Изчакайте за момент. Изчакайте за момент. Wait a moment.
Here's another phrase. If you hear somebody say изчакайте за момент, изчакайте за момент. They usually mean wait a moment. I hope you don't hear this in front of the restroom door, but in case that happens, you know that you have to wait. Hey, sometimes in life you have to wait for the good things to come and to happen to you.
Колко струва това? Колко струва това? How much is this?
So you've had a wonderful day sightseeing and you've met the local person and then you enter a souvenir shop. But in the souvenir shop there is no price announced. Now, if that happens, you can ask, колко струва това? Колко струва това? How much is this? And again, they'll give you a number as an answer. So it's always handy and good to learn the Bulgarian numbers first.
Помощ. Помощ. Help.
If you need help, ask for it. You can say помощ. Помощ. Help. Yell it as loud as you can. Помощ. Помощ. It's a funny thing that we Bulgarians have been exposed so much to Western movies that almost everybody would know the English version of помощ, which is help. However, you will sound like a true Bulgarian if you learn помощ.
До скоро. До скоро. See you later.
We are almost towards the end. It seems proper that I give you 2 phrases of how to part with people. So bear with me. До скоро. До скоро means see you later.
Довиждане. Довиждане. Goodbye.
Another word would be довиждане. Довиждане. Goodbye. And don't be afraid to use the Italian ciao because it's so short and so easy and everybody uses it. And this is another foreign word that we have stolen and claimed in our Bulgarian language.
Не знам. Не знам. I don't know.
Не знам. Не знам. This is a way of saying I don't know. And in my personal opinion, this phrase can get you out of almost any situation. Whatever they ask you, you just say ne znam, and you can add bulgarski at the end of that sentence. For example, ne znam bulgarski. And that will be enough for the people to leave you alone. If you do know Bulgarian, which you do by watching BulgarianPod101.com, you can just say znam. I know Bulgarski, Bulgarian. Знам български. I know Bulgarian.
Как се казвате? Как се казвате? What's your name?
Here is the first question. Как се казвате? Как се казвате? What's your name? Great. Pay attention that казвате is actually formal way to say, to ask for somebody's name. Казвате. The informal way and first person of the verb казвам се is казваш. Как се казваш? You can ask this to somebody you feel familiar with. How to reply? Very simple. Казвам се Дария. Казвам се Дария. My name is Daria. Very simple. And you can also say аз съм Daria. I am Daria. Various name. You can even forget the verb part and just reply with your name. As simple as that.
Как сте? Как сте? How are you?
The next question you should know actually logically follows the first one. Как сте? Как сте? How are you? Right after you ask for somebody's name, let's ask how do they feel. Again, with this one, remember that как сте is a formal way to ask a person. Or you can ask multiple persons, multiple people, personas. Okay, great. Как сте turns into как си. This is the informal way of asking how are you. And how do you reply? Here is a sample. Добре съм, благодаря. Добре съм, благодаря. I'm fine, thank you. It's a good thing to add the благодаря at the end. It really gives a hint that you are a human being. I encourage you to use благодаря as often as you can. Because in my culture, we don't get to use it a lot.
Откъде си? Откъде си? Where are you from?
Great! Now that you have found out what's the person's name and how do they feel, you can ask them. Откъде си? Откъде си? Where are you from? And a possible answer to this could be от Sofia. От Sofia. From Sofia. You can change the location and turn it into Plovdiv, Varna, Russe, Burgas, or whatever town you are from. But this is how you can ask a Bulgarian person. Откъде си? Where are you from?
Кога е рожденият ти ден? Кога е рожденият ти ден? When is your birthday?
Another question I really like to ask people because I'm so interested in astrology that I would like right away to know everybody's zodiac sign. Maybe that makes me a little bit prejudiced, but hey, I bond with some signs and some not, so I have to watch out for those people. So I will ask, кога е рожденият ти ден? Кога е рожденият ти ден? When is your birthday? It's a phrase that needs a little bit of practice because of a lot of j, d sounds, but you'll get to it very quickly, I am sure. And how do you reply to that? if you don't want to give away your birthday, you can just reply by giving your month of birth. For example, I'm born in February, so I would answer prez februari. Prez februari. It's very similar to February. Februari. Just a little bit of a trick over there in pronunciation, but that means in February, and I indeed was born in February. This makes me an Aquarius.
Къде живееш? Къде живееш? Where do you live?
So, after you've learned the person's birthday, but before you ask them straight for their bank account number, you can ask them this. Къде живееш? Къде живееш? Where do you live? And, of course, they will try to get around the answer. So, you may get an answer like this. Живея с приятели. Живея с приятели. I live with friends. Of course, this means leave me alone and don't ask me any more questions, please. But hey, it's better to live with friends, by the way, than with your family. It shows up that you are taking responsibility for your adult life. So great that you're living with friends.
Къде работиш? Къде работиш? Where do you work?
One of the favorite questions somebody would ask you, of course, because they try, to figure out what social class you belong to or how much money you make. Of course, they would ask you this. Къде работиш? Къде работиш? Where do you work? To which you can, of course, create your own story if you don't like to deal with nosy people. But if you truly would like to answer honestly, tell wherever you work. But here is a way of saying it. В една туристическа агенция. В една туристическа агенция. I think you almost thought of what exactly this means in English, and it means in a travel agency, in a tourist agency. Yes. So if you work, for example, in a bank, you can say в една банка, or if you don't work at all, you can say I am a happy person.
Какъв е телефонният ти номер? Какъв е телефонният ти номер? What's your phone number?
Some people would like to know a lot of things about you, so they may ask you, какъв е телефонният ти номер? Какъв е телефонният ти номер? What's your phone number? Of course, if it's a very important business connection, you would give your phone number to this person that you're talking to. However, if it's just a random person who is trying to interfere in your life, this is how you reply. Предпочитам да не го давам на непознати. Предпочитам да не го давам на непознати. I prefer not giving it to strangers. I think that you would agree with me on this one.
Къде сте учили български език? Къде сте учили български език? Where did you learn Bulgarian?
Great, guys! So, you're in a party with Bulgarian people and you are impressing them with the Bulgarian language you've already learned, so it's natural that somebody should ask you, къде сте учили български език? Къде сте учили български език? Where have you learned Bulgarian? Great, so be prepared for this question. So when this question comes, here's how you answer. На летен лагер в Родопите. На летен лагер в Родопите, my favorite mountain, Rodopi. This literally translates as in a summer camp in the Rodopi Mountains. Great! This is a good way to learn Bulgarian right over there. Another good way is to comment on this channel. I learned Bulgarian with BulgarianPod101.com. And if somebody asks you, къде сте учили български, you can say BulgarianPod101.com, which literally is our name with the S in the front.
Харесвате ли българската кухня? Харесвате ли българската кухня? Do you like Bulgarian food?
And of course, a conversation with a Bulgarian person would not be complete without them asking you about our food. How do you find it? So, a Bulgarian person may ask you, харесвате ли българската кухня? Харесвате ли българската кухня? Do you like Bulgarian food? What do you think the answer should be? Please never tell a Bulgarian person you don't like the Bulgarian cuisine. Even if you don't like it, we take pride in everything that is Bulgarian for some reason. So also this is a very good shortcut to insult the Bulgarian. Tell them you don't like their food. However, for the purposes of making friendship, here is how you should answer the question. Абсолютно. Обожавам я. Абсолютно. Обожавам я. Definitely yes. I love it. You love it and they will love you for loving it.
Били ли сте в България? Били ли сте в България? Have you been to Bulgaria?
The next question may come into conversation if you are outside of Bulgaria, somewhere, and you meet Bulgarian people or anybody who would like to ask about our country. So the question would be, били ли сте в България? Били ли сте в Bulgaria? Have you been to Bulgaria? And in case this conversation is not happening in my country, you can reply. Не, никога, но много бих искала. Не, никога, но много бих искала. This means no, never, but I would like to very much. However, pay attention that this phrase, много бих искала, I would like to very much, is only if you are a female saying it. If you are a male saying it, you should say, много бих искал. So there is just one letter difference, but it makes the whole change of gender over there.
Want to speak real Bulgarian from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at BulgarianPod101.com.
Изглеждаш страхотно днес. Изглеждаш страхотно днес. You look great today.
Now, it's something that I would like to point your attention on. It's the word strachotno, which is literally translated as scary, by the way, because it derives from the word strashno, which is scary. So Bulgarians use it in a way of saying great, but it's funny how it sounds when you think about it. You look scary today. And it sounds such a normal thing to say in Bulgarian, by the way. So use it everywhere you go. You look wonderful today. You look great today. Изглеждаш страхотно днес.
Липсваш ми. Липсваш ми. I miss you.
Yes, this is something either say too rarely or we do say excessively. I do encourage everybody to find a balance in it, and this comes from meaning it from your heart. I am gonna miss you until the next episode. Ще ми липсвате.
Свърши чудесна работа. Свърши чудесна работа. You did a great job.
Yes, I do believe that if somebody hears this phrase more often, they're not only gonna be flattered, but they will improve their work overall. Свърши чудесна работа.
Ще има бонус в края на месеца. Ще има бонус в края на месеца. There will be a bonus at the end of the month.
Is definitely what everybody would like to hear if they have done a good job. Even if they have not done a good job, it will make them do a better job. Because imagine if you're doing something for many years and you don't receive any kind of appreciation for that. Not even a single small thing. So the bonus is definitely something you should use to make somebody do better work.
Ти готвиш превъзходно. Ти готвиш превъзходно. You're an excellent cook.
Yes, everybody would like to hear that, even though sometimes you may burn the dish, but your friends are there to support you, so they may be saying, oh, as if they're mocking you. Ти си превъзходен готвач. Ти готвиш превъзходно. You are an exceptional cook. Well, the more you burn dishes, I know, the better you become as a cook, so please never stop cooking.
Почини си. Аз ще почистя днес. Почини си. Аз ще почистя днес. Take a break. I'll do the cleaning today.
Opens the heart and the doors to every mother's heart. Guaranteed, proof read and checked and all that.
И вие печелите. И вие печелите. And you win.
I specifically think that if you invest the money you spend on scratch tickets into something else, you are on the winning side of spending your money. For sure.
Ти беше прав. Ти беше прав. You were right.
Why is it so hard to admit something like that? I don't know. Maybe because Bulgarian people, they think they know everything about everything. From science to sport to politics to anything. So please say it, even though people are not right.
Нося ти нещо специално. Нося ти нещо специално. I brought you something special.
It is very intriguing and exciting to hear something like that, isn't it? Unless this special something is a cat. And there you can bid farewell to your living room couch.
Бюджетът е неограничен. Бюджетът е неограничен. The budget is unlimited.
Can you imagine a world where there is no money or there is a budget but it's unlimited? What are the things that everybody can do? Everybody can accomplish their dreams no matter how far-fetched are they. You can even go to the end of the universe if there is such. So, unlimited budget, unlimited dreams. Make it happen.
Раница. Backpack.
Раница. Backpack. Раница. Backpack. Well, you can say раницата му е много тежка. Раницата му е много тежка. His backpack is very heavy. Which is very common in Bulgarian schools to see a small little school kid with a huge backpack, so heavy, because we have ambitious Bulgarian teachers and they all require a textbook, a notebook, auxiliary materials, this, that, and so many other things. And when you have 6 of these subjects for today, you're basically carrying your home with you. I think the kid should be better with a suitcase, dragging it down, huh?
Съученик. classmate. So, guys, if you see two kids with two big backpacks, they are certainly съученици, classmates. Те са съученици. Те са съученици. They are classmates. These two boys, at least they can share the burden of the Bulgarian education system on their backs together. They say if you share it with a friend, it's less. It's half a burden. That's a Bulgarian saying. I don't know if it's applicable in this case, but it just lifts your spirit a little bit that you're not the only one in the world like this. Домашна работа. Homework. The next phrase for surviving back to school is, in case you have forgotten, домашна работа. Homework. За утре нямате никаква домашна работа. За утре нямате никаква домашна работа. You have no homework for tomorrow. What phrase is possibly better for a Bulgarian school kid or any school kid to hear from his or her teacher than no homework for tomorrow? Great. So if you are a teacher who is trying to learn Bulgarian with BulgarianPod101.com, I encourage you to use this phrase as much as possible. За утре нямате никаква домашна работа. Изпит. Exam. Изпит. Exam. That's an important one. Here is a sentence of how you can use изпит in a sentence. Подготви ли се за изпита? Подготви ли се за изпита? Did you prepare for the exam? Well, guys, there is no better way of stressing out a classmate of yours than to ask them if they have prepared for the exam before the exam. That reminds them that probably they still have something to study on, so will make them nervous. Use this phrase, especially if you're trying to sabotage people. In other occasions, use it after the exam has passed to ask what happened. Лятна вакансия. Summer break. So among the 10 words and phrases for surviving back to school, this one is one of my favorite ones. Лятна вакансия. Summer break. Yay! Woohoo! That's the most wonderful time of the year. If you think they're singing a song about Christmas, you are wrong. It was intended to be sung for the summer break of schools. Why? Why? Because this is truly the most wonderful time of the year for a student. And if you're wondering where your schoolmates are going, you can ask them this way. Къде ще ходиш през лятната вакансия? Къде ще ходиш през лятната вакансия? Where will you go for the summer break? Great. Some of the people will say they're going to the seaside, maybe the mountains, maybe summer camp, maybe they're not going to do anything at all. Back in my time, one of the most popular answers a Bulgarian student can give you would be, I'm going to my village, which means that I'm going to spend some time with grandmother and grandfather, who would teach me how to do all kind of village stuff. However, now that the grandparents have moved to the big city, people don't go to the villages as often as we used to. So we would go to a family vacation, sometimes abroad. Училище. School. Talking about surviving back to school phrases and words, it feels like I should give you the word for school. Училище. School. And here is an example of how you can use училище into a sentence. Училището е на 5 минути от дома им. Училището е на 5 минути от дома им. The school is 5 minutes away from their home. Lucky them, I would say, because these kids are the ones who will get to sleep in later, compared to all the rest of the school kids that live further away from the school and will have to wake up earlier. So good for you, living 5 minutes away only from the school. I used to live an hour away of my school. Boy, what a fun bus ride was that, though. Кандидатствам. To apply. So guys, I'm giving you a verb that you can put in the top top 10 words and phrases for surviving back to school. And this verb is кандидатствам, to apply. Yes, because this is going to happen at some point and you have to apply to change the school, to enter a university, and hopefully this is all successful. Here is an example. Той кандидатства и го приеха. Той кандидатства и го приеха. He applied and was accepted. Great, good job. And also, if he didn't apply, he wouldn't have gotten accepted. As simple as that. So please apply for everything in life. Днес е първият учебен ден. It's the first day of class. Okay, guys, next I'm gonna give you a very important phrase for surviving back to school. Are you ready? Remember, днес е първият учебен ден. Днес е първият учебен ден. Today it's the first day of class. It's very exciting. Yay! You know what? Actually, it's not very exciting because the more exciting part of the school year, it's the last day of class. Последен учебен ден. The last day of class. Go figure. Ние сме в един и същи клас. We're in the same class. So, let's imagine you're back to school and there is a new classmate that you don't know. And he or she is super sweet and super cute and you like to meet them. And all of a sudden you realize that ние сме в един и същи клас. Ние сме в един и същи клас. We are in the same class. Well, that may make things easier for you to get to know one another. Or it can make things very difficult for you and the person you have a crush on. Different people, different ways. Приключили с домашното си? Did you finish your homework? The next phrase I'm going to give you is actually a question. A question that I have heard my mom repeat so many times. And here it is. Приключили с домашното си? Приключили с домашното си? Did you finish your homework? I wish that I can tell you I replied with yes, I did, but not always. Actually, if the Bulgarian education system was more like the Finnish educational system, we wouldn't even have the need to ask this question about the homework because in Finland, apparently kids don't have homework and it works so much better for them. But just in case you're in Bulgaria, you can ask, приключили с домашното си?
Afternoon.
Следобед. Следобед.
Air conditioner.
Климатик. Климатик. Airplane.
Самолет. самолет,
airport, летище, летище,
alcohol,
алкохол, алкохол,
ankle,
глезен, глезен,
appetizer,
мезе, мезе,
apple,
ябълка, ябълка,
apricots,
кайсия, кайсия, April, април, април, arm, ръка, ръка, arrive,
пристигам, пристигам,
attic,
таван, таван, August, август, август,
autumn,
есен, есен,
back door,
задна врата, задна врата, backbone, гръбнак, гръбнак,
door,
заден двор, заден двор,
banana,
банан, банан, bandage, превръзка, превръзка,
barley,
ечемик, ечемик,
basement,
сутерен, сутерен, bathe, къпя се, къпя се,
bathroom,
баня, баня,
be late,
закъснявам, закъснявам,
beard,
брада, брада,
beautiful,
красив, красив, bed, легло, легло, bedroom, спалня, спалня,
beef,
говеждо, говеждо,
beer,
бира, бира,
to believe,
вярвам, вярвам, beverage, напитка, напитка,
bicycle,
колело, колело, bird, птица, птица, birthday, рожден ден, рожден ден, bitter,
горчив, горчив,
black,
черен, черен,
black tea,
черен чай, Черен чай.
Blackboard.
Черна дъска. Черна дъска.
Blog.
Блок. Блок.
Blouse.
Блуза. Блуза.
Blue.
Син. Син.
Boat.
Лодка. Лодка.
Boiling water.
Вряща вода. Вряща вода.
Bone.
Кост. Кост.
Book.
Книга. Книга.
Boutique.
Бутик. Бутик.
Boyfriend.
Приятел. Приятел.
Brassiere.
Сутиен. Сутиен.
Bread.
Хляб. Хляб.
Brown. Кафяв. Кафяв.
Buffet.
Бюфет. Бюфет.
Bus.
Автобус. Автобус.
Busy.
Заед. Заед.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.